Hey, what's going on, guys? Super cluttered room guy here. I'm finally back from vacation. I've actually been back for a few days, but I needed a few days just kind of rest and recoup and just kind of get my focus back. It's kind of hard moving back to the other side of the world again after a 2+ week vacation. So hope you guys had a great New Year's, and I hope you guys are all stoked for the Kotobukiya contest that I announced on New Year's Day. If you haven't checked that out, check out that video. But in this video, I just want to recap kind of all my builds from 2018. So I'm going to show you guys just a few clips of all those. If you watch my channel regularly, then you probably have seen these already, but here's just a quick recap of all of these. And then in the video description below, I'll put the list of what all of them are, just in case you're unfamiliar with any of the kits that I'm showing in the video. So what did I do in 2018? I got some commissions done, so that was good. Got those done and sent out. I'm not doing any more commissions for the time being, in case anyone's wondering. I do still occasionally get asked about that. I neglected the Tristan project for a long time, but that's now back in the works. Again, I just posted a video. That was on Christmas Day, if you guys haven't seen that, the newest work in progress. And there'll be another one coming probably within the next week, so look out for that soon. One thing that I didn't really do in 2018 is kind of really push myself in the way of like weathering. That's one thing that I keep wanting to try to work on more, and I just don't really find myself, for number one, I just don't really like the weathering my kits, I think, as much as other people do. I like a kind of different aesthetic look for my builds, but at the same time I feel like I do really want to and should work on my weathering more. So that's something that I'm hoping to do this year a lot more. One thing that I did work on in 2018 a little bit more was scribing. I did a little bit more scribing, getting a little bit more comfortable scribing. It's just the kind of thing that you just have to do for a while until you get it comfortable with it. So I feel like I'm getting better at that. That's good. So aside from trying to work on my weathering a little bit more, what else do I have in store for 2019? Well, there's a couple of big projects that I'm planning on working on once the Tristan is done. And a couple other small things that are done that I'm just kind of working on, just other little side things. There are going to be a couple of big projects coming this year, time permitting. We'll see how that goes. You know, it's always kind of, I have plans, but then we'll just see what actually gets done. But I feel like I'm working pretty hard, and I should be able to get to a couple of big projects that I wanted to work on. Some more resin stuff, not only just like character resin figures, but also some mecha resin stuff as well. Hoping to show you guys some more of that. I know one very neglected work in progress also is the Infinite Dimension resin dress-up kit for the Sazabi. I want to get back to that kit, so hopefully you guys will be able to see more of that and more resin stuff in the future for this coming year as well. And as for the Tristan, once that's done, I actually want to do more Trash to Treasure series. So like the Tristan will be kind of like series 1, and then I want to do more and more like Trash to Treasure series with a little bit different theme on that. So like here, I might as well just show this to you now. This is my very old 1/44 scale Gundam Escuplias that I kind of built and sort of halfway painted like probably almost 20 years ago now. It was like one of my very first kits. I brought this back home from my parents' house because this, I think, is the subject that I want to do for the second season of Trash to Treasure. Taking an old kit that you kind of messed up like a long time, ages ago, and how to breathe new life into it and sort of reanimate it, sort of bring it back from the dead, I guess. So we'll start that later this year once the Tristan's done, and then yeah, the Trash to Treasure series is something that I think I just want to kind of continue with different themes for each build, so that'll be coming up soon, as well as my Gundam building series. If you guys remember that, many of you have maybe seen these videos. It's my original kind of tutorial series building the HGUC Yakudoga kit, where I went like all over through all the steps of building and painting and all of that. But in that build series, there's things that I would like to change, things that I didn't cover, things that I would like to put out differently, and that only used spray cans. And a lot of people have asked me for airbrush tutorials. I still don't really feel like I'm much of an airbrush aficionado to be able to do a full tutorial on airbrushing, but I want to do another series of just like a how to build series with an HG kit and including airbrushing. So that will also be like a continuing series. So the first series we'll be focusing on HG, and that'll focus on like some of the specific issues that are like things that you normally deal with when building and painting in HG. And then once that's done, then I want to do one themed about master grades, so addressing some of the specific issues regarding to just master grade kits, like for example painting the inner frame and things like that, things that I often get asked about. So I want to do a series of those kind of complete start to finish sort of building tutorial series, and then just have them focused on a specific grade. So we'll do like HG, master grade, then like real grade, maybe not perfect grade, because it's basically just like the same as a master grade, just bigger. But anyway, you guys get the idea. So a lot of projects that I want to get to, it's all just a matter of time, so we'll see what we can get to in this year. But I have a lot of things that I would like to do and share with you guys. So let me know your thoughts about all of that. Another thing is that I'm hoping to probably attend at least one, possibly two different cons in America this year. I've been in talks with in talks about two different cons where they would like me to attend. Both are up in the air at the moment, but hopefully I'll be able to see some of you guys in America at least one of those sometime this year. Also kind of hoping for maybe a trip to Japan again this year as well. That one is also something that's currently in the works, but I'll let you guys know, of course, how that works out. That wouldn't be for an actual like meetup or con or anything. That would just be for a different video project. But fingers crossed on that, and fingers crossed on being able to visit America for at least one of those cons this year. But I'll let you guys know how that goes in the near future. Also, guys, one more thing. My best and worst kits of 2018 video is coming up probably in the next couple days, so look for that very soon as well. But okay, let's wrap up this portion of the video. I'm sorry you guys have been just sitting through all of that, waiting to hear. Thank you for listening to that. I'll get on with showing you my builds from 2018. I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who watched, who supported me in 2018, everyone who commented, liked the videos, all of that. Thank you so much. All the feedback that I get from you guys is great as well. Anytime there's something you like or dislike about videos or anything, it's always good to hear that, because I take that into consideration. Of course, huge thank you to my Patreon patrons. Those guys are awesome. I really don't do enough for them, but they're awesome for sticking with me. Probably some changes coming in the near future to my like how my Patreon rewards and things are going to go. I want to change that up a little bit, because I still don't feel like I've found like really the right things for that. So it's like a kind of a constant work in progress for that, but some changes coming to that as well in the near future. Too. And just, of course, a huge thank you to USA Gundam Store as well. My awesome sponsors there. Adam at USA Gundam Store is awesome. You guys check out their store, shop there if you're living in North America. Support them. They're awesome, and they're really doing their best there for you guys. So show them some love if you can. And yeah, check out the Kotobuke contest if you haven't yet. With that, guys, let's get a look at my kits from 2018. Any feedback, of course, is welcome in the comments below. And enjoy, guys. Bye-bye. See you soon. Thanks for watching. See you next time.